Good morning. I call to order the November 19th, 2019 special school board meeting. The purpose of this special meeting is to organize the board as required by Florida statutes. The board will determine meeting dates, time, and place, and elect a chair and a vice chair. To begin with, let's stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I recommend the board readopt the present regular meeting dates, the second and fourth Tuesdays of each month, with the exception of the second Tuesday in July, which is our vacation, the fourth Tuesday in December, which is winter break. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion by Ms. Thrower, second by Reverend Cummings. Is there any discussion? No? There being no further discussion, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed, state nay. All right, the motion passed 5-0. I recommend the regularly scheduled meetings of the School Board of Marion County, Florida begin at 5:30 p.m. May I have a motion?
So move.
Motion by Reverend Cummings. Second?
Second.
Second by Ms. McCall. Any discussion? No? There being no further discussion, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed, state nay. Let the minutes reflect the motion passed by a vote 5-0. I recommend the regularly scheduled meetings of the School Board of Marion County, Florida be held at 512 Southeast 3rd Street, Ocala, Florida, in the board chambers, unless otherwise specified. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Ms. McCall. I didn't catch the second.
Me.
By Ms. King. Any discussion? No? There being no further discussion, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Let the minutes reflect the motion passed by a vote 5-0. I recommend scheduling 5 special meetings for the School Board of Marion County, Florida as follows. Thursday, February 6, 2020 at 8:45 a.m. for out-of-field personnel. Thursday, July 23, 2020 at 11 a.m. to receive the 2020-2021 tentative budget. Tuesday, July 28, 2020 at 5:15 p.m. public hearings on the 2020-2021 tentative budget. Thursday, October 8th, 2020 at 8:45 a.m. for out-of-field personnel. And Tuesday, November 17th, 2020 at 11 a.m., the organization and leasing meeting. May I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Ms. McCall, second by Reverend Cummings. Any discussion? There being no further discussion, all in favor state aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Minutes reflect the motion passed 5-0. At this time, I will open the floor for nominations for chair.
I nominate Eric Cummings.
I second.
Nomination of Reverend Cummings by Mrs. King, seconded by Ms. Stacy. Okay. Reverend Cummings, do you wish to accept the nomination?
I will.
Okay. Are there any further nominations? There being no further nominations, the nominations are now closed. All in favor of Reverend Cummings as chair, state aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, state nay. Let the minutes reflect Reverend Cummings has been elected as chair. At this time, I will open the floor for nominations for vice chair.
I nominate Nancy Thrower.
Second.
Okay, nomination of Ms. Thrower by Ms. McCall, and second by, that was Reverend Cummings, seconded, okay. Ms. Thrower, do you wish to accept the nomination?
It would be my honor.
Okay. Are there any further nominations? Okay, there being no further nominations, nominations are now closed. All in favor of Nancy Thrower as vice chair, state aye.
Aye.
Opposed, state nay. Let the minutes reflect Ms. Thrower has been elected vice chair. I'm supposed to have a gavel, I don't, so there you go. So Ms. King will pass you the gavel, and you have the script.
No.
Perfect.
I
What's that?
didn't give Ms. Thrower a script. So
No, Reverend Cummings.
Okay. Oh, yes.
For the record, I now acknowledge that Florida statutes 101.42 and 101.48 require that the superintendent shall be the secretary and executive officer to the district school board. Additionally, Florida statute 101.371 states the district school superintendent shall act as ex officio as the secretary. I also acknowledge that Elena Martinez Lopez is currently serving as the board's clerk, and Nicole Prespatino is currently serving as the board's deputy clerk.
Just to clarify, that 100142, 100148, and 1001371. I believe you said 101. I
Okay,
just want to be clear.
thank you. Thank you for that, Mr. Gibbs. Furthermore, I wish to remind everyone that School Board Policy 2.223 states all school board meetings shall be conducted in accordance with the parliamentary procedures set forth in the most recent edition of Robert's Rules of Order. There being no further matters to come before the board, may I have a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Properly moved by Ms. King, seconded by Ms. Thrower. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by aye.
Aye.
All opposed by the same. Let the minutes reflect that the meeting is adjourned at 11:07 a.m. I call to order the annual meeting of the Board of Directors of the Marion County School Board, Leasing Corporation at 11:10 a.m. Let the minutes reflect the following members of the Board of Directors are present. Nancy Stacy,
Here.
Beth McCall,
Here.
Eric Cummings here, Nancy Thrower,
Here.
Kelly King.
Here.
Also in attendance is Dr. Heidi Mayer, the Superintendent of Schools, who serves as the Secretary of the Leasing Corporation, and Attorney Paul Gibbs, the School Board Attorney who serves as the attorney for the Leasing Corporation. Let the minutes also reflect that a notice of this meeting was duly published in the Ocala Star-Banner and that notice was provided to each board member. I direct the secretary to attach a copy of the notice to the minutes of this meeting. I will now call upon the Leasing Corporation attorney to advise the board concerning the corporate officers.
Good morning. According to Article 6 of the Articles of Incorporation of the Marion County School Board Leasing Corporation, the members of the school board shall be the directors of the corporation. Unless the members at their annual meeting shall determine otherwise, the chairman of the school board shall be the ex officio chairman of the board of directors of the corporation, and the vice chairman of the school board shall be the ex officio vice chairman of the board of directors of the corporation. According to Article 8 of the Articles of Incorporation of the Marion County School Board Leasing Corporation, unless the Board of Directors shall provide otherwise at their annual meeting or special meeting, the chairman of the Board of Directors shall be the ex officio president of the corporation, and vice chairman of the Board of Directors shall be the ex officio vice president of the corporation, and the superintendent of schools shall be the ex officio secretary treasurer of the corporation. The duties of the officer shall be as set forth in the corporate bylaws.
Do I have a motion to follow the procedures set forth in the Articles of Incorporation regarding the election of the chair and vice chair of the board of directors?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Ms. McCall, seconded by Ms. King. Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed by the same sign. Ayes have it. May I have a motion to follow the procedures set forth in the Articles of Incorporation regarding the election of the ex officio president, ex officio vice president, ex officio secretary treasurer of the corporation?
So moved. Second.
Properly moved by Ms. Throer, seconded by Ms. McCall. All in favor of this motion signify. Is there any discussion? All in favor of this motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed by the same sign. There being no further matters to come before the board, may I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Ms. McCall, seconded by Ms. King. Meeting is adjourned at 11:13.